lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup Misfit, and we are back with another Pan Your Name update. So I have been super happy with the progress that I've had on these products over the last month and just in general. If you didn't see the introduction video to this, basically I've done this just to make sure that I'm getting use on these type of products. They're products that I don't want to put in other project pans just because I want to keep those more makeup based. So this is more skincare, body care type of stuff that I do still want to get use out of. And I feel like this is kind of not the only way to do it, but a good way to focus on these products because I have quite a bit, especially Bath and Body Works stuff. I have a lot of sprays, I have a lot of lotions, so I find it's good for me to just focus on those type of products in this project. So we are going to just get into it. I have 4 products left over. I've already finished up 3, which, like I said, I'm super happy with my progress. So the very first one I'm going to show you guys is the letter J. I've had this J.R. Watkins hand cream in here, and she's finally done. So I don't like to cut open my products at all. So if I can't squeeze any more out, I consider it done. I finished this, I want to say about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks after my last update. I feel like I said only about a week or so previously, but there was a few days where I actually never reached for this. So it did take a little bit longer, but not too bad whatsoever. So I'm ready to let this go. It's just taken up space that I want back in my collection. So she's out and I'm super, super happy about that. Now for the letter E, I'm super impressed, if I do say so. So I rolled in the Bath and Body Works Eucalyptus Tea hand sanitizer, and that's how far I've gotten in here. My last update, it was give or take around this area, I feel. So I've definitely used quite a lot of it, but to be honest, the way that I used this was to remove makeup swatches. So one night I was just swatching a bunch of eyeshadows and I didn't have anything, so I thought to actually remove the makeup. So I used this and it did work for me, not a problem, until I found eye makeup remover, and that worked as well. So I was using a mix of both, but I definitely got this down quite a lot. Even though I bring it to work with me the once in a while, I kind of forget to use it. I thought that would be a good way to get through this. Apparently not. But we shall see. I've still got a couple months. We'll see how much longer it's going to take for me to completely finish this, because I don't think I've used this since I was swatching that makeup. Maybe once, but it's kind of just been sitting there. So I've got to make myself use this a little bit more because I do finally just want to get this out of my collection. I don't mind having these little sanitizers with me, but I just don't need them. So now we're going to move down to the letter I, and I had the Origins Intensive Overnight Mask, or Drink Up Intensive Mask. This is what she looks like. This is done, and I am happy. It really didn't take much. Like, again, I can't squeeze any out. I used this on my face once, and I actually was using this on my hands. So in the winter, my hands are probably the part that gets driest the most. I don't really have dry patches on my face. A couple years ago I did, but it's really not anything. So my knuckles, especially my right hand, I find is the worst. So I used this twice, I believe, on my hands, and it was super nice. It was super smooth. I just left it on. I let it sink in, and the next time I went to go wash my hands, I washed it off. But it was super nice that way. So that's kind of how I wanted to continue to use it up. And I was expecting it to last longer than it actually did. I wasn't quite sure how much was left in here. So really in this project, I think I've only used it 3 times, maybe 4 at most. So obviously there was not a lot of product left in here when I rolled it in, but I'm happy because I've had this for a long time. So again, this is space in my collection that I can finally take back for myself, and I can get rid of this one. So last but not least, the letter C, I had my Champagne Toast Spray by Bath and Body Works in here. I thought by April I would get half of this done, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I use this like every single day, a few times a day, and I didn't notice until now, but there's like words in here somewhere. This is Bath and Body Works. I don't know if we can find that on here. But anyways, this is about where I was sitting at. So I did make a decent move down, but definitely not enough to be able to finish this up in 2 months. That's okay. I'm not too worried about it if I don't hit the champagne bottles by then, because that's a lot of use. And I do have other sprays that I want to use as well, or just other perfumes that I've been kind of putting on the back burner. So I'll just keep using this until April, give it a bit of a break, and then come back to it later, probably, because like I do have another one of these, a full one. So I do eventually want to finish it up, but I'm not too worried about that now. I really think I've only finished up one Bath and Body Works spray, and it was a Forever Red one. So I will get to it. I'm not in a huge rush. We'll see where I get by April time, but that's it. So I only have 2 products left. I have 2 being rolled out. So the last 2 products are E for the Eucalyptus and Tea sanitizer, and C for my champagne toast spray. So next month, maybe we'll see if this gets anywhere. We'll see how far this goes, and then I just have my finale in April. So this project's gone by pretty quickly. I know it was only a few months long instead of the year, but I like these short little projects. So let me know down below if you would like this to come back after April. I know I had mentioned it in my previous video, but I haven't even gone through my stuff yet. But I'm thinking if I can gather up a few more products to spell out my first name, then I'll probably bring this back, do another short time period, and just work through my body products, my not really skincare, but like maybe hair care, that kind of stuff, just to keep it separate. But just to get some progress on that, because like I said, I do have a decent amount of Bath and Body Works stuff that I want to work through. So even getting a quarter of that out, or a quarter of a bottle of lotion down, then that's cool with me. So let me know down below what you guys think, and if you guys would want to join, please feel free to, because I think it would be so much fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all later. Bye.